Hi guys, I really want to get back into doing favorites for you guys. So this is the first month of the year and I'm hoping to be on track because last year it just went all south for me. But obviously I was pregnant and there was a lot of other things going on in my life. So I just could not keep up with it. So I was just kind of doing like lately favorites, but I know a lot of you guys love my monthly favorites. So I'm going to try to get back on track with them. So here is January's favorites. And I'm going to start off with all my favorites and then I have one fail. I've never actually included fails. Let me know if you guys like that or you don't like that. So first up is the Pixi Glow Mist with Propolis and Argan Oil. I absolutely love this spray, especially for setting my makeup. I just feel like it just kind of gives me an overall glow, especially now that I have more drier skin. I feel like this really just helps kind of hydrate it and give a little bit of glow to the skin. As you can see, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, it does have kind of like an oil in it. It has argan oil in it, so this might not be friendly for those with oily skin, but if you definitely have dry skin or if you're looking for more of a glowy kind of a look or a spray that gives more of a glow or hydration, this is definitely the way to go. And by the way, I'm obsessed with Pixi's. All of their sprays are freaking amazing. Next thing up is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I do not like this concealer for underneath my eyes. What I do love it for is for my nose. Lately, I have just been putting concealer and powder on my nose. I have issues with foundations just completely coming off of my nose and then I look like a total weirdo because I have foundation everywhere else and then my nose is gone. By the like midway through the day. I don't know if anyone else has that issue. I have watched all kinds of videos on how to supposedly make your foundation stay on your nose. I have tried paint pots, eye primers, everything, and it just does not work for me. So this has been working really nice. I just put a light little layer of this and then set it with my powder and it does more it lasts a lot longer than the foundation does and it looks a lot more natural as far as, you know, my overall face without like being barefaced nose halfway through the day and then full on face of makeup the rest of my face. So I've really been loving this, and this is in the shade Custard, which was way too dark for my under eyes. So now I have been really using this up, especially on my nose. Next product is a product that I actually did a review on, and it's the Amazing Concealer Illuminate. I have to say I did not like this for a concealer as well, and you'll see in my review, but I do like this as a primer for your eyes, especially if you're looking for like a cut crease or really make a pigment or a glitter pop. This thing is so tacky and so nice that I feel like this is an awesome eye primer, and I really love it for that. I've been going in with one of my, what is this called? This is one of the BH Cosmetic brush sets that I did a review on. This little brush comes in that set, and this is amazing for doing like a cut crease or really putting primer or concealer exactly where you want it on your eyelid. And this little combination right here has been awesome. It's what I actually used today to put this pigment on my eyelid, and this just really adheres to pigments and just really makes them pop. So I've really been loving this concealer for that. Next up is a brush by Bdellium. This is the Face Shading 943. They sent me this for review purposes, and I absolutely love this for contouring. It's just absolutely amazing. It just really diffuses your contour and just really gives you a nice buffed out contour. I did a full review on these Bdellium brushes, and they are totally amazing. I absolutely love them all. Also, I love the, let me just pop this one in here too, the highlighting, the tapered highlighting. I actually use that today for my highlight. These are just so soft, amazing. I really want to get my hands on their new collection. They are the blue brushes. I forgot what they're called, but they are amazing. The quality of their brushes are really good if you're looking for something as good as like Sigma, MAC. It just out of this world. Next up is what I actually have on my lips. I've really been into lip glosses lately. I just feel like I'm a little bit over the matte trend. Even when I wear mattes, I feel like they look really drying on my lips. I don't know if it's because I'm breastfeeding or what it is that I feel like my skin and my lips are just dehydrated all the time, and it doesn't matter how much water I drink or how much hydrated I am, it just does not seem to be enough. So lately I've been really into lip glosses again, or wearing lip glosses on top of mattes and things like that, and this is one of my all-time favorites. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Undressed. It just kind of goes with any kind of look. It just looks really natural, and I love her lip glosses because they're super pigmented and super comfortable, and you don't get that kind of what's that called, like when it's like so sticky that you can see like the separation when you're talking of the lip gloss like connecting. I hate when that happens, so I absolutely love her lip glosses. Next up is a mascara that I'm sure that L'Oreal is thankful that they made, because I have bought this thing so many times it's not even funny, and this is called the Double Extend Beauty Tubes mascara. If you're looking for a mascara to you know, to really give you a lot of volume, to really extend your lashes and kind of have that primer and mascara in one, this is the way to go. I absolutely love this mascara. I've been using it for years. Every time I finish one, I buy a new one. It is my go-to for traveling. It's my go-to right now, especially because when I come home from work, I come home almost at midnight, and all I want to do is like take a quick shower and go to bed. And especially since I'm breastfeeding and then my son wakes up, but that's a whole another 9 yards. This is amazing because when you get into the shower and you wash off, the tubes just come sliding off. Like they just are like little extensions that come off completely, and you don't get that whole raccoon eye going. So then you don't have to use like an oil or anything like that afterwards to clean up whatever is left underneath your eyes. The whole thing just slides right off, and then it's so much easier for me to do my skincare afterwards and just go straight to bed. So I absolutely love this. This is always a holy grail in my collection and will always be something that I will purchase over and over and over and over again. Next up is the Urban Decay Velvetaizer. I don't know if you guys want a review on this. I know it's been out for quite some time. I love adding this to my foundation. It was the weirdest concept at first to think that you could actually add powder to a foundation, but I absolutely love this. It just kind of gives like a really, what it says, a velvet kind of look to your face. It just looks absolutely beautiful. I've tried it with all kinds of different foundations, and I just absolutely love the combination of adding this powder in. It just, I don't know, it just gives like a whole different texture to your face, and it looks really nice. And even though I have dry skin right now, I feel like it doesn't make it look cakey or bring out my dry spots or anything. It just really gives like an airbrush kind of velvety look to your foundation once it is applied. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, this is actually something that you put into your foundation and mix into the foundation. It's not really like a setting powder for afterwards. The next product is a bronzer, and this is by Colourpop. This is the Paradise Cove, and I absolutely love this. This is just, I don't think it's going to show up on my finger. Let me see. It's just a really subtle kind of bronzer, but it just kind of gives you kind of like that J-Lo glow, and I absolutely love that about this. When I don't really have time to get ready, which is almost all the time now, I just use this with a stippling brush, really brush it on my cheeks, and it just kind of gives me like a bronze and a glow so that I don't look dead, and it just kind of gives me a little bit of warmth to my face. Really been enjoying this and using that. And another one that I've really loved is the Hourglass. This is the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. These are absolutely amazing. They don't look like much in the pan, and even if you swatch it, you're just like, ah, they're just highlights. But these are so metallic-y and so beautiful on the skin. It just really gives like a pop to your cheeks, to any area that you want to highlight. I am obsessed. I absolutely love Hourglass's, you know, products. They are absolutely amazing. So they kicked it out of the ballpark with this. I hope they make this into something permanent because these are absolutely amazing. I love the formulation on these. Last for my favorites is the PUR Bronze and Brighten. It's actually the trio that I have on my cheeks right now. Well, actually I have two of them on my cheeks. This actually came in the Boxycharm this month, and I've been using it ever since. I have the highlight and the blush on my cheeks right now. I just love the way this applies. It just applies really smoothly. It just blends into the skin, and you would think because this is such a, you know, harsh color that it would apply really harsh, and I love the way it just diffuses into your cheeks and just kind of gives you like that pop. The highlight is absolutely amazing, and then I have used the bronzer on its own. It just gives that beautiful bronzy glow. So I absolutely love this trio. I hardly have anything from PUR Cosmetics, but they are absolutely amazing. And I do love, I think one of their skincare products is one of my all-time favorites. It's this one, the Miracle Mist. This is like a really hydrating citrusy smell, and I absolutely love that spray. So it was really nice to get this in my Boxycharm and to really try this out, and I have really been gravitating to this. Last is a fail for me. I don't know if you guys want me to include these in my favorite videos, like favorites and fails, but this is the Colourpop Supernova Shadow in Walk of Fame. I only tested one of them out, and now I'm kind of like, I don't really think that I'm gonna buy any of the other ones. I bought only one to kind of test out and then was totally disappointed by it. This looks absolutely amazing, and when I saw people start their reviews on it, I thought that it was going to be absolutely amazing. If you look at it just as a swatch, you're like, oh, that's pretty. It's a liquid eyeshadow. It has a ton of glitter in it, and based on the swatches, it was the one that I gravitated to the most because it had a ton of glitter, which kind of I was hoping would be a dupe for the Stila ones. The Stila ones are called the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow, and this is an all-time favorite formulation of mine. This, on the other hand, does not even compare to it. I'm not sure if I got a bad one, I got a dud, but this just really failed for me. It just kind of really cakes up if you try to layer it. You have to put a really, really tiny bit, and even with the tiniest bit, I felt like I had just a chunk of fallout just coming all over my face. It just did not work for me at all. I've tried it every single way possible, and it just was a total fail for me. I'm just very, very highly disappointed in this. I expected a little bit more. I've tried, like I said, using a light layer, using a thicker layer, and overall it just did not work for me. Let me know what you guys think of the other shades, or if you guys have this one, how you made it work for you, because I have tried over and over again, and every single time I just end up disappointed, and I don't know, it just, I guess maybe I'm comparing it too much to the Stila ones, but just, no, just did not work for me. So yeah, let me know what your favorites for the month of January are. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these favorite videos, like favorites and fails, or, you know, any of that jazz. So thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, definitely hit that little red button down below. Love you guys, and until next time, bye guys.